It's Slim Reader here. You know the vibes.
And just Anwar, man, fresh off of URL's
Queens versus Kings. We already set the tone for that. Babs made sure she set the tone for that. The ladies made sure they set the tone for that. Who's the A side here? What are we doing?
I mean, the Kings walked away with 4 wins.
I don't believe it.
4 is greater than 3. That's all I'm saying, man.
There was a technicality with the wilding out people. You know how that goes.
But, that's what it was, the wilding out beast.
Yeah, they come in and they take over. You know how that goes. We appreciate them, though.
I'm sure Team 40 was there holding it down for all of the ladies. I'm sure they was in the stream.
I know they held it down for her, okay?
So we're not going to get into that. But overall, fire event. I mean, this is the first time we got Queen of the Ring on Cafe. I want to salute you. You've been campaigning for this right since Ultimate Madness 1. You wanted to see the ladies. I mean, we've had intergender matchups. We've had URL guys go over to the Queen of the Ring. We've had some of the Queen of the Ring women on the URL stage, but this was the final culmination. We got URL versus Queen of the Ring. Dope event, man. Salute to Smack, Debo.
And happy birthday again, Babs. It was her birthday.
Yes. Happy birthday. I feel like the ladies really put on, like they came. We're going to get into it, but they came to do their thing.
Yeah, so I feel like in this point in time, it was more so, the ladies being spoken of in a lesser light.
Mm-hmm.
And they proved themselves. Don't belittle us. Don't look down on us. We are equals. Yeah. This is not a game or a physical sport where you can outdo me here. My mind is great. I can put some stuff together and I can kill you with it. As we seen.
I will say that I was actually fortunate that I didn't run into any of the women outside of the face-offs and when they were coming in for the event, because humble pie was definitely going to be served my way, even though the Kings won. I'm sure some of the women had some choice words for me, but still, we have been. I mean, it's been a crazy weekend, but I know who y'all here to see. As much as y'all love Rita and I, we got some of the battlers from this past weekend. So go ahead, unmute yourselves. We got Kshine.
Yo, what's good? Yo, what's up?
We got Casey J in the building.
What's going on?
And none other than the queen herself, Miss 40 Bars.
Bars, bitch.
Yeah. So how y'all feeling, man? I guess let's start with Casey. You started the event off. How you feeling just overall about the event?
I mean, I feel like it was a great event.
Okay.
The queens definitely came to compete. We showed we was worth being on the Caffeine URL platform. So I think we did our job. Yeah,
I like that quote. I like that quote. You did your job. I'm okay with that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else was campaigning for that. So I'm glad to hear you say that. Shine, how you feeling, bro? Like, how was it?
I felt good, man. I'm feeling, especially being that we won overall, but I just get an utmost respect to the ladies, though. They definitely, made us they set the bar to make us really, come correct. You know what I mean? They made it up there. They put that pressure on niggas, man.
Yeah. Hey, Casey, I got to let you know, we got T-Top in the chat. He said you did amazing. So I'm sure there's a double to that. I'm sure there's dual meaning.
Shout out T-Top, yo.
Yeah, Top Busy the Bear, man. Blue check busy. Yeah. Y'all know who he is. But 40?
You was the last one to go, obviously, as the headliner. How did you feel about the event?
Let me tell you something. That was one of the best events I've been a part of in a long time. The whole weekend was fucking dope. The whole situation, I don't know. I was just telling everybody I was super corny. It was mad camaraderie with the females. It was fucking, the energy was dope. Everything was, I was rooting for every fucking body, all the females on the card. We all were rooting for each other. Everybody bust their ass to get shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it was dope. It was exciting. Casey set the fucking tone. I told her that I was still trying to get myself together because I wanted to wear fucking 80 inches of fucking weave. So I'm still trying to curl my hair and get my shit together. And I'm watching her battle. And I'm just we got to hurry up and go. Yo, she just 30'd him. Oh my God, that makes me want to rap. And you know what I'm saying? It was a dope situation.
Thank you, 40.
You already.
Oh, wait a
We
minute,
have
y'all.
the mother here, the mother.
Right, one of the
Queen
people who is
Babs.
responsible for
Queen
putting this
Babs.
together. Queen Babs Bunny, again, first of all, happy birthday again.
Thank you. Give it up for the lady.
Yeah.
Y'all should be giving it up. Listen, share the stream, man.
Make sure
Share the
y'all
stream.
share.
Babs, I mean, listen.
We gotta ask you overall, how do you feel about the event overall?
It was an amazing event. I think it was one of the best battle events ever. Like, period. In battle rap history, like ever, I was put it in the top 3. Like, I really feel that way.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, listen, that's a high bar, but I can't argue.
It is. We set the bar. You see what official made Arsenal do?
Listen, we haven't seen that Arsenal in God knows how long. It was wonderful to see him like really just go in and start rapping and not just be Mr. Disrespectful. Like,
yeah.
Everybody who's seen Arsenal do that, they need to give official her props because she pushed his pen.
That's a
She
fact.
brought that Arsenal out. So all the Arsenal fans, y'all need to thank official that y'all got to see y'all best Arsenal.
Yeah, listen, that was one of the best Arsenals in a while. We know sometimes it always depends what artist is going to show up. And I just want to salute him for not taking official lightly, for not mailing it in. You know what I mean?
Respecting her pen, completely respecting her pen and all that she's capable of.
Right, just making sure that the event was fire. So listen, everybody, we know that y'all watched the battles. If y'all missed them, sucks to be you, but they will be on the URL app soon. So
make sure you get that app. Get the app.
Yeah, make sure y'all got the URL app. But we're going to get into some of the highlights right now. First battle of the night was Swamp versus KCJ. I think we got some highlights. So let's go ahead and see those real quick.
Swamp versus KCJ.
Your priorities fucked up. Running your damn mouth. That's what's wrong with you whack hoes. Can't cook worth a damn. But start an argument from scratch though, talking about she pulling up.
This for every time you told your baby mother shut up when she had some shit to say. These bucks for every time you ain't help them when they had some shit to pay. I'm killing him for every Christmas he went to 4 houses and ate 4 different plates. You sorry nigga? You sorry nigga? You knew I was gonna talk to you. They gonna have to doctor you. Fuck them kids, I off them too. You gonna have to get your child support in the hospital. When will it stop?
How you feeling, Casey?
I feel great.
So let me just say something, right?
I just came off for 30.
Them four dinner plates, okay? Right. That's heavy for a lot of people. What was your going into that? I know he was saying his baby mom situation, he gonna kill you for every one of them. Going into your writing, were you even thinking about that kind of stuff, or was that something that you pulled together last minute?
No, actually, my second round was the first round I wrote because it was the easiest. When he gave me that he had 4 baby mamas, I took all my energy out on my baby daddy on him in that second round. Okay? So I was just like, yeah, that's how I felt writing that. But initially that wasn't the game plan. I was just gonna bar him to death, but I felt like I needed to talk to him as well, because 4 baby mamas, that's a lot. Like, you gotta slow down.
I mean, hey, listen, man, I don't have nothing to say about the man baby mama situation. That's his business. But I will say, I agree. Not Babs. 40 said it already. I'm gonna reiterate it. As that battle happened, all I was thinking was, damn, KCJ just set the tone. Like, you came in there and was wilding. Like, how did you feel as far as his material? Like, were you satisfied what he brought for you? Do you feel like,
or did he give you what you expected?
No, I thought that he was going to take it to another level.
Okay.
I felt like he would have went harder because I seen him go harder. So by the third round, when I realized he was going with the same angle every round, I was disappointed. Like, I was like, you know better. You got to come and punch with me. Like, you can't just try to angle me all 3 rounds. Like, that doesn't rattle me or, make me fuck up. So I felt like he should have came to punch more. He could have performed more and it would have been a better battle. He would have had more of a chance.
Wow. He would have had more of a chance. That is them some strong words.
Very strong words.
Let me go to the chat. So we know who won the battle from your votes on Saturday.
But Caffeine has allowed you guys to now vote on the highlights that we show you guys here tonight. So pay attention to the chat. It's going to pop up. You guys vote on who had the better highlight. We still out here battling it out. Me and him still out here facing off about this, okay?
I'm just saying. So
I feel like I got the better highlights. I know I got the better highlights. So
okay. I mean, we're gonna see. Oh my God.
Easy work. It was easy work.
Oh my goodness. The numbers are running up. Sheesh. Okay. All right. Y'all can slow. Come on. Where is Swamp Town at? KCJ is going away with it. Your highlight right now. It's still going. I'm going to just project the number. It's at 275. I'm sorry, 280, 280, like 290 to 50. I mean, Casey. I don't know what your motivation was, but man, oh man, I said that I thought, of course I was 7-0 Kings, but realistically, I said that I thought that KCJ versus Swamp, that was one of the battles that the women could win. Y'all went first, and not only did
think it was and all of that. Like, what? Casey's winning this battle. Like, I don't even understand what's all the thought about and maybe and ifs and.
Yeah, I couldn't. When I saw the predictions going into the battle, I think that was what made me really mad. Like, it was really leaning all the way for Swamp. The votes were like 75-25%. So I was like, whoa, they had me losing this bad? Like, that's so disrespectful. So when I was doing this, I would just get madder and madder and madder. So all that aggression, I just took it out on him.
I'm glad you did. It was a wonderful battle, a wonderful showcase. I feel like now men will respect you a lot more. I feel like the females will respect you a lot more. I know there's some things going down.
Yeah.
I know we got an announcement during Kings versus Queens versus Kings. We got an announcement. Is it a possibility? I know there was some things that was supposed to happen last year that didn't happen. I would like to see that too. But yeah, is there a possibility we'll see you in November?
Yeah, definitely a possibility.
Definitely a possibility. I like that. I like that. So, man, oh man, I can't wait. Again, I have to salute you. You put on for the women, and again, you set the tone for the show. So, I was Kshine. What were you thinking? Like when you watched that was the very first battle. I know how your prep is. So I'm sure you was in the zone, but still, what were you thinking watching that very first battle?
I didn't even actually get to watch the first battle. I was on my way to the venue, but when I checked the chat, it just kept saying 3-0 Casey. I'm like, what? Like it's like sometimes you see like comments and people have one or two of the same comments, but it'd be a bunch of different comments. Yeah, that shit was 30s across the board. I'm like, oh man, this shit looking crazy, bro.
He said, hurry up and step on the gas. I gotta get to the venue.
Yeah, I got there. I was trying to go next.
Listen, right? I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, man. So I guess the next thing we got to get into. So the next battle was Rum Nitty versus C3. So the women were up 1-0 going into that one. Yes. Let's check these highlights and see how this one went down.
Rum Nitty versus C3.
Enough's enough, because you be doing the most for sure. A nigga come out here and say something about your ass, you'll say pause. Slow your roll, because we don't identify a buoyancy. I don't care what floats your boat. Loke the goat.
Way before you and Geechee, I was in every fucking ball. So if y'all think I'm scared to leave punch drunk or worry how Rum punch, y'all got me fucked up. I come from the area where Smack used to hold the camera in front punch. I'm a different breed.
Oh man. Rum Nitty.
We are back. Go ahead, man. Can we get that in the chat real quick so they can vote on those highlights? Who had the better highlight?
Yeah, I don't need to waste no time getting
wasting no time.
Yeah. So let's see. Throw them in the chat. Upvote who had the better highlight. You know what I'm saying? I need to know. The Kings held it down. The Kings won this battle as far as the fan vote. But now let's see how y'all feel about the highlights, the you know what I mean, peak bars that folks decided to use for this. Nitty's highlight is this is very, very close.
Very close. This is fun. This is fun.
Okay, there we go. Now y'all getting a little separation in there. There we go. Like, what did y'all think? Yeah, about the battle. Like, how did y'all feel? I mean, I need to know. Like, y'all got to tell me. Casey, how you feeling?
Oh, I was standing right there for that battle. I felt like they was fighting. I felt like it was a classic battle.
Okay.
C3 definitely did her thing. She came 3 rounds strong, you know. She was talking about stuff he had just brought up the night before. So I was like, see, she was really in her bag. She did her thing. And Rum Nitty did Rum Nitty. So I feel like it was a classic battle. As like, even with these votes, like it was like, it's hard to pick who won, you know, for me. But as far as, you know,
a lot of people saying that the battle was kind of debatable.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yo, stop it, man. Stop it, yo.
Thank you, Shine. Thank you.
Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Stop it, man.
Babs, I know you don't want no pity win.
Listen, hopefully Smack don't call up here. We got Babs. We don't need that.
Hey, yo, but look, that's what I'm trying to say. We gave y'all y'alls, right? We ain't debated. We ain't nothing. Give us ours. Yo. Like, come on, yo.
Okay,
yeah, I see.
Great, but so did C3. That's what I'm saying.
Right, but C3 did well. That's the point. She did well. Yeah.
She had to look how close the highlights are. So it's not like we're just saying on no crazy stuff. So I think she did well too. It's like we ain't saying like, oh shit, she went in there and killed him, but it was definitely, I wouldn't argue a debatable battle. It was a classic. I think it was a dope situation.
Right.
Yo, it ain't no more guys here, yo. They trying to like jump me.
Yeah,
we tried. It didn't work out that way. But I feel like C3, you know, she stayed in her bag. She didn't necessarily try to do what Rum Nitty does, and she was really good. She told a really good story. Actually, we got to see Rum Nitty talk about his personal life a little bit, which was interesting.
That's a fact.
That was, you know, it was really good battle in my opinion. I feel like it can be debatable, Kshine. And that's that.
Listen, it's not really. I mean, if y'all want to debate 2-1 or 3-0.
At least I know when it's time to pick a side. I know where we going. I just know that. All right.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
40. Like, how did you feel about the battle itself?
What do you mean the battle?
C3 and Rum Nitty.
It was a classic battle. Like it was a classic battle. Like Nitty, like everybody said, Nitty's gonna come and do what he does. Nitty punches, he does name flips, he does what he does, whatever. I felt like C3 is a dope angler. I felt like C3, the fact that she was able to foresee what he potentially bringing up, her using his whole slogan, suicide, you decide kill yourself, and taking a life experience and tying it up in a whole round, like that made the battle like had a lot more substance than, you know what I'm saying? It was different. Like, you know, more, you know? Sorry.
What did y'all think of I guess Babs, let me ask you, because as the league owner, what did you think? Like C3 and all the promo was basically saying like, oh, I don't know how I'm gonna beat Rum Nitty. I don't know what I'm like. She really played possum. Like, were you worried at all? As you know what I mean? One of your gunners?
I wasn't worried about none of my gunners. I knew we was fully loaded. Fully loaded, ready to shoot. You hear me?
What I heard was that in the face-off, C3 said, I was worried about this battle until this very moment. You know, that's what I loved about it, because she could have psyched him out.
Yep, she could have.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like she definitely did a good job of playing possum.
I kind of knew. I said, you know what, C3 plays around too much. Like, she knows what she's going to do. Like, I know she's going to come in here and do her job the way she's supposed to against Rum Nitty. She wouldn't have, I mean, as well as she did against Rock, I get what you about to say, right? But as well as she did against Rock,
act like you know.
It was a precursor for something like this to happen. You get what I mean?
Unfortunately, that's a point for the Kings, though.
Exactly. So now
I thought Debatables went to the Queens.
What Smack was talking about?
Somebody, when he asked for 2 Hennies, they brought him 2 doubles of Hennies. You know what I mean? He was lit. We not going with that. Y'all women, y'all don't 40. You don't want a pity win. I know you don't.
Oh no. We would never say that. I just was saying, like, if that was like, if the consensus is it could potentially be a debatable, then we're definitely gonna go for that. We don't need any penny over here. C3 did too well to need any penny. You know what I'm saying? It's not like she got, you know what I'm saying? She did too well to need any penny. So it's none of that. But if the battle's debatable, and from what I was seeing, I'm just posing an argument. The highlights were really close. It's not like it was out of control. So it's not like we're saying jumping out the window. That's all.
That's a fact.
She was fine. It was a dope battle. So I'm just saying.
Let's go ahead. We're gonna get into the next highlight.
Yo, listen, man. I don't agree with that. If it's debatable, they win shit. Yo.
Yeah, me neither, man. Me neither. I don't.
If somebody shoot a basketball and they almost go in, is that a point?
Right. Horseshoes. We're not playing horseshoes.
That's not a good analogy, but if someone poses an argument and it makes you question whether or not the person might have won, is that really still a complete loss? Could that be a win?
I don't think it's nothing to be bitter about, but it's a loss.
Right. Exactly. You win some, you lose some.
I'm not one of those people trying to shake the rules. I'm just saying that was something I heard. I heard that if the debaters was to the ladies, that's all I was saying. So
don't worry about it. Don't listen to everything.
Shout out Rum. I felt like she
don't listen to everything you hear, 40. Don't worry about that. Who should C3 see next?
That's
coming off of that performance. Right. That like who Shine. Who should C3 get next?
Really anybody for real. Like she showed that she can stand with. Like Rum was one of the best punching niggas in the game, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, and she showed she can stand with that and then get the floor like clean with her. Like she can go with anybody.
Yeah. Hey Babs, what you think, Babs? What should C3 get next? Oh, it's Babs is out. KCJ, what you think?
Ooh.
Yeah. November 14th is coming. I'm just saying.
It doesn't have to be a guy, you know?
I don't know who C3 hasn't battled.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just saying that I don't think you and C3. Never mind. We ain't gonna get into that. We're not gonna get into
that. Have battled.
When did y'all battle?
They have battled.
Yeah. We battled a year ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah. My bad. The chat gonna kill me now. They gonna kill me.
Yeah.
I see they saying Jerry West, C3 versus Chess. I see those in the chat.
Jerry West would probably be a really good one.
Yeah.
Jerry West is fire.
Yeah, Jerry West been getting some plays too, so I can see that. Well, let's get into the next clip. We got Queen 40 here.
The Queen here and available for us. And before she goes to her show, make sure y'all check her show out tonight as well.
Yeah, we'd like to know.
But we're going to go ahead and get into her highlight versus Surf. You know, y'all go make sure as soon as this highlight is done, it's going to pop up in the chat. Y'all vote for the better highlight.
Let us know.
Sue Surf versus 40 Bars.
Don't shake my hand, don't crack a smile. I don't really see a joke. Ha ha or kiki with me, the aftermath will be a dose. So, am I slick enough? Or you ain't fucking with me, 40, sucking all that loser dick. This WD-40. Wow.
She got a lot of explaining to do and reference to you that struggle talk is her fault from time not invested in you and neglect to tell you what the world expected of you. If she cared, why the fuck she let you sell drugs out her crib with your peers? Holding guns for her son? Fuck her motherfucking tears. That's Munchausen by proxy. Your mom poisoned you for years.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow.
Right, so who had the better highlight?
We got that in the chat already. That's all. I mean, the number should be rising only on one side. For real. This should be an easy one for you guys to decide. It shouldn't be hard.
These numbers is they started out close.
I mean, look at that. Wonderful.
Okay. Look, I know 40 over there. Like, yeah.
This how we do this.
Shine. Let me ask you, Shine. How did you feel about the battle with Surf and 40?
Yo, 40's amazing, man. 40's dope, man. Like, you know, I knew like if Surf ain't come fully prepared, it could be trouble, man. But I wasn't mad with Surf until the last round. Like
right till the third.
Yeah.
I think
40's crazy. Like 40's crazy. Like I seen that shit going in either way.
Right.
Because of Surf, you know, not you know.
Yeah, I mean,
I think he did a good job in the first 2 rounds. Like I agree with Sean. Like I wasn't mad at his first 2 rounds.
Right. But you needed 3. He needed 3 for 40. So, I mean, I guess 40.
And then let's get into this 3rd round really quickly because you went and had to mention Mama Surf.
Oh man.
How what is going on?
Yeah, where'd that come from, 40?
Okay, let me tell you some real shit, right?
Go ahead.
So I feel like this. I feel like battle rap is not only just about talent, it's about strategy. Ultimately, I can't go in there and out gangster surf. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not about to go in there and, you know what I mean? I'm just like, it doesn't work like that. Sometimes it's the way I articulate my words. It's already how people have pegged me. It is what the fuck it is. So going into that battle, I'm not going to have more guns than he does. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
So I have to come up with a way, like I have to cut deep in a way, like, damn, you know how they say like, oh, women cut below the belt, or fuck you and your mother too, nigga. Like, so that's the type of time I came on. You ain't shit because your mama ain't shit. Like that type of thing. And it was like, it's either a hit or miss type of situation because I've never made up an angle about someone to try to sell a situation. But I had a couple of Sue flips. Like I wanted to use like this summa cum laude shit. And I was like, fuck it, I got to paint his mom as doing this in order to say that bar. I'm not really one of those people, but I just feel like, and I know like you could tell he loved his mother. Everybody loves their mother, but like he can tell he's like a mama's boy. So I'm like, hopefully it gets under his fucking skin or you know what I'm saying? So that's what those rounds are for. Normally I do it in my 2nd round, but it was in my 3rd this time.
Yeah. I appreciate you like closing out the battle in that way. It tied everything together beautifully. And it kind of, for me, I felt like, she probably was sitting at home like, this girl, I'm gonna have to talk to her. Like, your mother too. And it's like, at the end of the day, things happen, but still, I know she probably was sitting at home like, who is this girl? Because she's talking to me.
She's like, she's a young woman. She's still like she's lit still. Like, you know what I'm saying? I looked at her page like, oh God, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she added me and stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna mess with the wrong one. I'm like, oh God, I'm like, peace queen. She's like, the piece has been broken. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh man.
What do? You just gotta take this short. I was like, what? That is.
Oh man. So let me ask you, how did you feel about Surf's performance with what he brought for you? All the talk, all the back and forth leading up to the battle. Like, how do you feel about what he brought to the table?
I felt like he brought what he was gonna bring. I mean, like a lot of people have said, like he didn't necessarily bring more for looks. You know what I mean? So it was either gonna go 2 ways. Either he's just kind of like, sometimes you get to a place where you really don't give a fuck anymore. Or it was like, I feel it was either going to be that or it's going to be maybe he's going to come and get extra crazy because of the luck situation. So it was going to be one of the other. And clearly it was the latter. But
that was my assumption. I thought that he was going to get super crazy because of his last battle.
So Casey, I want to ask Casey, like after all the, talking that Surf did and, playing around, going back and forth, saying he's not doing the battle and stuff, how did you feel about his material?
I felt like it wasn't enough. Surf didn't have enough material, not for 40. And I felt like he should have knew that coming into the battle. But Surf is the character. We all know he can sell the battle. So
that's a fact.
Like always waiting for what he's going to say. And honestly, he did some rebuttals. He was freestyling. We got more than what we got from him versus Lux. So it was cool the first 2 rounds, but then it's like, but it does not overpower what 40 can do. So I felt like, and then it was a lot of pressure on him because all the dudes was doing good, all the girls did great. And it's like, he can't be the only person to be the main event to, be choking and not be fully prepared. So I don't think that it was enough for 40.
Yeah, the way he did the face off, I thought that he had all 3 ready to go. Like I was thinking like.
But do you think it's a thing where you overcompensate in other areas because what you have going on?
That could be. I mean, I don't know.
The face off was beautifully done. It was a wonderful date. The Lunchables, let
me tell you guys something. People were mad at me about that face off. Like, why the fuck didn't you fucking knock all that shit off the table? You should have blew them candles out. And I was laughing, thinking about it like, damn, maybe I should have, but whatever. But I'm gonna be honest, like I give credit where it's due. That face off was genius because it's one thing to sit there and go back and forth, like, fuck you, bitch, but he clearly was able to keep making me feel uncomfortable or like look all like, you know what I'm saying? So for me, like I told him outside, I'm like, the shit was genius. You know what I'm saying? For you to be able to do that. Like I didn't see it coming. Like I know he was like playing around on our face off online, but I didn't see that coming at all. So when he was in the venue, he had on like a sweater and had a book bag. The next thing I know, he came out, he had on a button down and he's whipping out a phone. Like, what the fuck? So
yeah, he really threw you.
That was hilarious.
Yeah, it was definitely, he definitely knows how to sell a show. You know what I mean? So it was definitely creative.
So I gotta ask you before you run. I mean, we've seen you now twice this year already. We saw you at Royalty, and now this.
Yes.
We know November is coming up.
I mean, what you doing around about November 14th?
I just want to say because it's Watch the Throne, right?
Oh, so Queen.
Because it's Watch the Throne, I feel like 40 should just happen to be. Is there a possibility?
I mean, it ain't no fun if the Queen can't have none. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like that. Okay.
We're gonna see what's up.
I'm super excited for that one, man. Listen, I don't know who you have. Like, Kshine, who's your 40 battle? If she's on 11-14, who would you want to see?
I really don't know, man. I think 40 like one of the top dogs, man. It'd be an honor for any of them to get 40 that she has in battle. Like she put that work in for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think, Royalty, she had hustle. She did her thing. Squelch started. Oh, can I just take 1 second? I know a lot of the talk about you versus Surf was, 40 choked, so did Surf. 40 ain't choke all year. She didn't choke versus Hustle.
Right.
Choke versus Surf. So
excuse that little slip up when I said fuck. I was so annoyed because my words, I stumbled over my words. It wasn't that I didn't know my materials, nothing like that. I was just twisted and I was so fucking annoyed because I was determined to have a flawless situation. So it is what it is, and it ain't what it was. It wasn't a choke. It was literally I stumbled over my words. That's when I'm like fuck because I knew my bars. So moving forward, Hustle and fucking Surf in the same year. And potentially one more body in the same year.
So I gotta ask you, right? Since you now have a bunch of male bodies in the graveyard, like, are there any other males you're looking to add to that situation?
Honestly, any of them we can battle whoever. Like, I can battle whoever. I don't necessarily like
any of them.
Anybody. Yeah, like I don't give a fuck.
When you say any,
this is NWX's lawyer, right?
I mean, I'm just saying.
Just about any of them. Look, just about.
Oh, okay. All right. There we go. Yeah. Don't worry. Kshine looked up. He said, "Oh yeah."
I don't care what anybody says about me, man. Shout out to fucking E Heart for getting in front of that man because I'm a big Kshine fan. I've said it. You know what I'm saying? My whole thing is that outside of that 2-on-2 with me and Bonnie, and I still feel like we did our thing. I don't feel like we won, but I feel like we did what the fuck we had to do. Yeah. I mean, it's hard to stand in front of this guy. It's hard to stand in front of a lot of people, but I ain't seen no losses from him in the past couple of years. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
I'm glad you said it.
I told you battle rap is about strategy and winning.
Right. Okay.
I guess should we just get right into that one and go straight into their highlights?
Let's go ahead, man.
We got the man here.
We got Kshine here. Kshine versus E Heart. Let's see that highlight.
Kshine versus E Heart.
You were supposed to treat 40 like she was one of the bros. Hatred, jealousy, you never stuck to the code. Then Ebony battle, guess who stuck in their nose? Skinny Black tried to get with Hustle and Flow. They should've whooped that trick. Let this 40 get a fair share. Yeah, light up hard like a Kid Bear.
I solve a problem before the whole class. I raise quick, both deuces, hover over a king. It's a spades trick. I'll beat him to a beat. Now the pistol has cadence, keep sleeping.
Man, oh man, that right there was one of them there ones.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, y'all go ahead. Is that in the chat yet?
Yeah,
y'all go ahead and upvote which highlight was better.
Okay, yeah, there y'all go. Y'all doing y'all thing already. Okay, I see what's going on.
The numbers rising. Y'all going to do this though?
Go ahead, Kshine.
I feel like y'all being biased at this point. We judging the highlight, not the battle.
But that highlight was better though. Like,
whoop that, bro.
You mean,
Kshine.
I will say you was catching some of her material that I feel like was going over heads and stuff like that, like the middle bar.
I ain't even like even about to sit here and act like I'm about to diss no E Heart. Like E Hart did a fucking thing. He was fire. She came 3 solid rounds, regardless of what happened in the third. She stood up with that, and like it's just different. I don't know. Like I don't want nobody to think I'm a bash her on anything. She did her thing, and I just tilt my hat to her.
Yeah,
facts.
Yeah, listen, it's nothing wrong with being humble in a victory though. Like I mean, I feel like E Hart came in there. She is one of those top women. When they talk about men versus women, E Hart's name is one that's always thrown out there. And I think that sometimes matchups matter. And I'm sorry, I know the chat great lose their mind, but Kshine one of them people that, you know, like I mean, I'll say this: if you only battle 2-3 times a year, I can't even be mad at you because a lot of people probably be like, who else? Like, you know what I mean? You've been on another level just over the past few years. There was conversation in the chat earlier. Kshine
basically they're saying like you should be champion of the year. You should be labeled a GOAT at this point in time. Like there should be no discussion about it.
Yeah, I'm just like you know, Anwar, y'all both know, like I don't care for the champion of the year, or after the first year I would have just stopped. You know what I mean? I'm just here to show people, like, you know, this is what we get paid to do. I seen a lot of people saying like, yo, battle rap getting like washed up and like commercial is getting, and that's because niggas is not coming like how niggas used to. That's what I'm saying. So I just showing that it don't matter whether I get that champion of the year or not. I'ma still put in the same work, the same effort. Like it wasn't even really about E Hart. It was about showing that no matter if I'm booked for something and it's an opponent, I'm coming to give the people their money's worth.
Yeah, all 3 rounds, etc.
We got Queen Babs in the chat. I gotta ask
Babs
her,
is back.
how did you feel about that battle, E Hart versus Kshine?
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like I was scared for E Hart right from the jump when the battle. But I was popping so much shit because I just wanted her to win. I can't front. I really was like, you know, please, you know, we beat Shine. If you could beat Shine, like, you know, what people say is impossible. Right. You know, so I just knew that he was just gonna come out going crazy, and he did what Shine did. He's an incredible battle rapper. You can't take nothing from him, and he's absolutely right. Every time you come on, you got to show up. It don't matter who in front of you. It's not about your opponent. It's about you. And, you know, he did what he did. And just E Hart taking Shine, to me, is incredible.
I'm seeing now that
they need to, on some G shit, they need to hit the reaction button for E Hart, man. Prop gang.
Yeah. They do. Prop gang in the chat. Y'all need to drop props for E Hart, man. She definitely, when y'all go back over her material.
There is a flowers prop. I'm just saying. I got to talk a little bit of shit. It's only one king here representing the king. I got to talk a little. Go ahead and drop them flower props. You know what I'm saying? Give her flowers. You know what I mean? Because it takes a lot. It does. It takes a lot. All jokes aside. There's a lot of guys who probably if they see E Hart name, they like, I don't know, I might.
That's a fact.
Give me another battle first. So to get Kshine on this platform, you know what I mean? Again, it was the first time the Queens get to show up on Caffeine like that. That's a tall task.
And I'm seeing right now,
Shine
the chat is calling for Shine versus Daylight. What are we doing?
How you feeling about that, Shine?
It's gonna happen. I can't say if it's gonna happen on the volume or after the volume, but it's gonna happen. But this is the thing. I'm not gonna let him control the narrative.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, when Beasley and Smack was on I forgot what I was known. They was looking for an opponent for Shine. I reached out, told him, let's do the battle. Yo, let's ask Daylight, do he want to do it? Ask Hollow, do he want to do it? No. I
remember.
I end up saying, okay, you know what? I'll battle chess because it makes the most sense out of the people that I have left.
Right.
Now it's okay, Shine. You don't control this situation.
Right.
I'm the you need to see. I don't need to see you. You need to see me, nigga. You had one battle. This shit is consistent with me.
Talk this shit.
I don't need to see you. You need to see me.
Yeah.
And you see me when I feel like I want to be seen, nigga.
Wait a minute.
I know you are the lawyer, right?
Hold up. Wait a minute. Shuni the rapper just put it in the chat. She said it's your fault, Kshine, and people scared to battle you. I mean, I'm just saying.
That is a real personal problem.
Yeah, I come to do the same job everybody come to do. If everybody took it as serious as me, it would be like that with everybody.
Right. That's a fact. That is a fact. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't control what your opponent brings to the table, but you got to do your job. Have your 3 rounds, making sure that whether it's male, female, top person or mid-tier guy, whatever, whoever you're in front of, you have to bring your material and keep, just escalating, showing people that it don't matter, doing your effing job, as DNA was saying.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Casey, I mean, we haven't heard from you in a minute, Casey. How did you feel about that one?
I want you to specifically just discuss E Hart's rounds and how you felt about her rounds.
Okay, so E Hart is one of my favorites. I felt like she did E Hart. She did her, but it's different. Standing in front of Kshine is different. I read a tweet that said, if they call you and ask you to battle Kshine, hang up. Because it's different. The fact that you could stand up there and rap with him is crazy. But I feel like E Hart did her. I was disappointed in her last round. I wish she would have got a little bit more out, but she did E Hart. And it's hard to go up against Kshine.
Yeah. I mean, so let me ask you, who do you think she should get next? Like, where does E Hart go from here?
Right. What is her? Because I feel like, she's been around forever. Ooh.
Oh, okay. That's just women. You want to battle one of your favorites, huh?
Let's talk.
Let's go.
Let's talk.
Oh, shit. Hey, Babs.
Babs is playing a role of smack tonight. This is what I'm talking about.
Surely I was going right back to you. Hey, Babs, man, I mean, is that something that's a possibility?
Man, that's a big possibility. I set that right now. I'm about to call you. Hang up. You hear me?
I'm about to say, I see you got papers in front of you. Those wouldn't happen to be contracts,
Are you
would they?
taking notes?
I thought they was contracts. She about to, hey, Casey, check your phone, man.
I'm sorry, Casey. Shuni says you have to see her first.
Oh.
I got to see Shuni first.
That's what Shuni said. She put it in the chat.
Me and Shuni was supposed to battle a couple months ago. I feel like people want to see me versus Shuni because of our aggression. Like we both could, we both got some aggression, and she's a good rapper. She got some bars too. I know she's gonna come bark with me. Like I need someone who's gonna fight with me, not someone who's just gonna, lay down.
Yeah.
She said, "Let her drop this baby, and she'll be ready."
Period.
Sound like you shooting that swamp or something, yo. Like what?
I mean, the way she said that.
It's not that I'm shooting that swamp. It's like even with Merc, it was no competition.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I need to fight with somebody because you could say Casey 3-0 this, Casey 3-0 that, but to me it's like, what does it mean if the person didn't fight back?
Right.
Talk your shit.
Right.
Talk your shit,
right.
man.
I mean, at the end of the day, that's a real thing. I mean, I hope to see it. I mean, I don't know.
And listen, whatever Casey does next, I know it's really going to be really big. Again, being part of the Bardashians, I feel like everything they do is really, really big. So whatever it is next, if hopefully we haven't gotten the card yet. Maybe we can find out a way Caffeine can give us the rest of this card, or just drop the card immediately. Like we need to know who's on Watch the Throne.
Surely I'm gonna text Jay Black and say, can we get one announcement on Wednesday or something? I mean, I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Y'all want some announcements? Make sure y'all at prime time Wednesday. And you know what I mean? I'm just saying. Oh, URL reminded us we got a battle on October 31st first. Tay-Rock versus Murder Movement. We're going to get into that in just a bit. We're going to get into that one. Let's get into the next highlight. I mean,
which one? We got a Bardashian here, and we got another fellow WX member.
We're going to go with DNA versus Vixen.
Let's get them out the way. Come on. Let's get this out the way. I know you want to hurry up and get out of this.
DNA versus Vixen the Assassin.
Because they saying DNA, why you not punching? It's because she's used to domestic violence. You're going to be left in silence. Victoria Steffens, you impressive, but the objective is to do more than be selling your ass. And y'all got the same last name. But if you was anything like Corinne, you would be ahead of your class.
I hate your hairline. Get that the fuck out of here. Look at his mustache. Get this pedophile the fuck out of here. Until they start putting respect on females, get battle rap the fuck out of here. And if Norbs do text me back, I'm getting smacked the fuck out of here.
back.
That right there was crazy. Oh my goodness. You guys look in the chat right now.
Who had the better highlight?
Upvote. Who had the better highlight? Shout out to DNA. Shout out to Vixen. That battle was a classic. Oh my goodness.
That low key.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to watch that battle like 4 times in a row.
That might have been the battle of the night. I'm just saying.
That's what the consensus was, and as far as I heard, that's how that worked out.
Oh, Vixen is in the building.
In the building. Oh my goodness, this girl got. Listen, she got special powers too.
Yeah,
we see your name and you popped up. Oh my goodness.
I'm a little late. I was taking a victory nap. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right. That's how that worked, right? Victorious.
I'm gonna let you talk. I'm gonna let you talk. Hey, Shine, we gotta put some calls in, Shine. I'm gonna let you talk though. Listen, first of all, salute to you, Vixen.
Thank you.
A lot of people, I feel like this was their really like your coming out party. A lot of people got to see who you were going against one of the top guys. I mean,
I feel like people going into it, because they weren't well versed with you and knew what you could do, they just counted you out completely and said there's no way. And then when they actually seen you, they were so shocked that it literally, the chat, from what I heard, the chat went bananas. It was 3-0s all across the board. Nobody gave DNA around. Like, how do you feel about that?
I mean, go ahead. How did you feel about the votes going 3-0 for you? How did you feel?
That's like, honestly, like, man, DNA was up there talking to me and I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is wild. So when I heard it, like, honestly, I was shocked. You know what I mean? Like, for me to be the underdog, like, I automatically, like, I knew what I had was good, right? But you get that sense like, okay, if I lose, I really don't lose. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to give it to DNA regardless type shit. That's how I was feeling. You know what I mean? So when they said 3-0, I'm like, oh, y'all going crazy right now. Okay, that's how y'all feel. I couldn't even be mad. I'm like, let's go.
Let's go. So I want to ask you, like, you spoke a little bit about DNA's material. How did you feel about his rounds?
I really liked him. I really liked him, and I feel like we was just so neck and neck. And if you watch any of my other interviews, it really helped that I went second. Like, it just, because what he was saying, I'm about to say, you know what I mean? Yeah. So it just made everything like fit perfectly into like a nice little rebuttal. People keep asking me like, did you freestyle this part? I'm like, no, I'm not no DNA right now with the middle of the round freestyles, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm glad you cleared that up. That was a little bit of an argument in our car. She was like, what? She was freestyling in the middle of the round. I'm like,
I said the beginning. I think you had one.
Oh yeah, boy, you're not trying to do some rebuttal. I tried.
Yeah,
you know
that was a rebuttal. I said I didn't say nothing about no freestyle. Now listen. Yeah. I said I did, however, say it looks like a rebuttal, like she made it up on the spot, and that's the beautiful thing about it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It was a dope battle. No, listen, I gotta give you flowers after the fact.
Thank you.
You know, I think you came out there, you did your thing, you showed people who you were, you know, Midwest assassin. You know what I'm saying? Babs.
What's up?
Babs.
Yo.
Oh, here we go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I knew.
Turn up time.
Babs, when y'all was putting this together and y'all had your names, like, I mean, I personally feel like that was a big risk. What did you see in Vixen, like, to know ahead of time, like, oh, you know what? She's ready for this type of a test.
The same thing I've seen from the beginning. Every girl was ready on that card. They put if you ever watched the Vixen battle, you should know.
That's a fact.
It's just that a lot of people haven't seen her battle that was watching Caffeine. So they're looking at her like she the new chick. And I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm looking at them like, And not for I'm hearing the girls spar. So I already knew
what so you heard some of the material. Okay, I see what's going on here.
I'm super excited. I'm just like, yo, we got this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Shine, I'm gonna toss it to you, bro. Like, what's your thoughts, Shine? I mean, I know you keep it a bean, so you know what I mean. What's your thoughts?
2-1 DNA, man.
Second and third.
No, he was finna come with the bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking.
Look, Vixen had zip DNA right on up. Zip them up.
Yo, I called it. She definitely won the first round clearly to me. I feel like DNA kind of edged the second, and he won it. I gave him the third, in my opinion. But the votes is the votes, you know.
Yeah,
right. That was.
I'm not mad at
Yo,
but
Vixen definitely get busy. She's definitely respected on my end. Like she get busy. Like, you know what I mean? You did your thing.
Yeah.
Congratulations, bro.
Yeah.
So Casey, I want.
Go ahead.
I said no. Okay, so when I heard Vixen's round, and she spit them to me, I told her, "Listen, you about to have battle of the night." Before the day before, I was so impressed by Vixen. I was like, she about to have battle of the night.
She did.
When the battle started, and I heard. And DNA lost the first round. I said, oh, it's over. Vixen won because I knew Vixen's second and third round was the hardest. You know what I mean? So after the first round, I knew the battle was going to Vixen. So I was just like, it was just amazing for me to watch that shit and watch her kill it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta give Vixen her flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because she deserved all of that shit. Yeah.
You know what?
She put on for the Queens. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I like the way you talking, Vixen. I do. And you know what? I'm going to say this. I'm not here to argue with the fan vote. The fan vote was the vote. It is what it is. But you do a little too much celebrating. And now I got a homie in the chat that, you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
What I celebrate? With my nap or what I...
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. You just, you know what I mean? You popping a little fly. I mean, hey, Shine.
He didn't even let me have 48 hours to celebrate.
No, that was enough. That was enough.
Nah, she needs the whole rest of until the next Queen of the Ring event, okay? How about that?
Kings versus Queens,
and then wait a minute, because if she happens to be there for that event, Watch the Throne 4. Oh, my goodness.
Oh.
Yo,
but you want to know.
To be there. You 3-0 DNA, you got to celebrate, man.
Exactly.
Right.
Yo, man, this is some. Yo, that's some bullshit. Yo, I ain't gonna.
Hey, Shine, Watch the Throne 2. That's all. I mean, Kings versus Queens 2. If they do Kings versus Queens 2, I'm gonna ask Smack if you know what I mean. Vixen could stand in front of her because I feel like you know what I mean. She doing a little too much celebrating. You was all humble.
DNA won, bro.
Yeah, I'm saying about a fan vote. We got to go by the fan vote. You know what I mean? So that's how it is.
Not for nothing. Like I heard people saying that Vixen should have battled Shine and E Hart should have battled DNA.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Okay.
So I would love for Vixen to kill.
No, I heard Shine ain't had no.
I already got Bankhead and DNA up out of here. So NWX, what's up?
Hey, Shine. Take down the whole. Oh my goodness.
Hey, Shine.
Lawyer up, yo. You got to get to the courtroom.
It's all good.
You got to get to the courtroom.
It's all good. Listen, be careful what you ask for.
Listen, man. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it.
Don't worry about it.
Fucking get it. Y'all keep barking up this tree. Yo, this is not that, man. Like
they said you've been a little bit different with it. I said, okay.
I'm not a little bit different.
Yo, the next y'all keep calling me out, bro. I be chilling. I be congratulating y'all, telling y'all keep doing y'all keep fucking with me.
I'm just telling you what people are telling me.
Listen to me carefully. Don't fuck with me, all right?
I'm here for it if it happens. Look,
look, I'm not arguing with Sean. Look.
There you go. There you go. Just keep it chill.
We're going to get into the next battle here. You know, we got these highlights dropping. The chat knows we're voting on the highlights tonight. We still at war.
That's a fact.
Still at war.
That's a fact.
We about to get into this clips and couture. Go ahead and run that for us, please.
Charlie Clips versus Couture.
You got to get back to the war. Put Couture on the floor. Start rapping her feet, turn on the instrumental, to muffle the sound. She think we're about to rap to a beat. If I want a virgin, if shit get tight, I gotta clap her with 3. I popped the cherry. Jazz like, yo, that's what happened to me. King of...
Nigga, honest, I'll be. You was never my type. I ain't even find you good looking. I only let you pound the cakes to keep on getting grandma's good ass cooking.
Hey, all right, we are back.
We back.
Put them in the chat, please. URL.
Those in the chat so the people can go ahead and vote on the better highlight.
Yeah.
I feel like Clips' highlight was way longer. What is going on?
I mean, I'm just listen. At the end of the day, Clips had they can't rob Clips here.
Oh,
I mean,
wait a minute.
It's kind of close though.
Yes.
Listen,
It's
man.
not too far off. I did kind of good. Okay.
At the end of the day, this battle was one of those ones where it was like, I think everybody was on the edge of their seat. We didn't know what we was going to get from either one of them. The fact that they used to be in a relationship is a real thing.
And then after seeing the face off and Clips is kind of like, I love you. I will always love you and things like that. But if you take it,
yeah.
So you know what I mean? It was one of those ones where it was like, what is she going to do that's going to make him turn up? And, he just had obviously the controversial choke. So, obviously he needed to prove something going into this against her at the same time.
I need to know. Babs, talk to me, Babs. You know what I'm saying? And let's give it up for the ladies. Come on, Babs, talk to me, Babs.
Charlie Clips lost. Couture won 2-1.
That's what the fan vote said?
I don't care what the fan vote say.
So, but where was that at when DNA? Never mind.
Yo, that's what I was just saying, bro.
I'm just saying.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Nah, with that though, come on, man. He choked. All that, like, come on, man.
That was part of his scheme.
No, it's part of his
all 3 rounds.
How many times was he going to do
bring it
it?
back? You ain't see him bring it back. That was the part of the that's the sound I was making with you ain't see him bring it back.
They ain't want to put that in.
Listen, Kshine, the same way you didn't come up there to play, he shouldn't have came up there playing around like that. That's a joke that you say outside the venue or something.
No.
That's a freestyle bar that you do. You don't go in there. You didn't come in there playing like that.
Uh-huh.
I'm a little bit. I take things a little bit more serious than people.
Don't defend the action.
Listen, at the end of the day, I mean, Clips is a jokester though. That's what we know. We know that Clips is going. That's what he's going to do. So if y'all,
he won clearly, convincingly.
Right? What really? This was the one.
Shout out to Couture, but I felt like she could have called that nigga, bro. Like. She was rapping like she was on the phone with the nigga, bro. Like,
right? I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, it was a fire battle. I like the way, like, they got into some of the relationship stuff, but it didn't get messy.
Right.
Like it could have been. So,
I don't even mean by the bars, bro. I mean literally her tone.
I got
her projection.
I was on the phone and people asleep, bro. Like,
oh my goodness gracious.
Oh man.
But I feel like Couture,
her bars were crazy. I'm not trying to take nothing from her. Like,
bro, I got you. Just a projection.
Yeah, I feel like Couture can actually project. But being in that situation is, having those mics when it's a little bit different when you're as opposed to being in the ring.
Oh, okay.
When you're in the ring, you need to project. You need everybody to hear you. You're in that studio. You're mic'd up. Your mic can hear your voice a lot clearer. Okay. Maybe she was practicing a lot. Maybe her voice was going to go. We don't know.
I don't know. Vixen, thoughts? I mean, I want to get your take on this one.
I really feel like Couture won.
Honestly. Oh, okay.
She did. She did.
I understand.
Okay, but we going off these fan votes, Mister. I got DNA 2-1, whatever. But Couture won. Couture just and like Charlie Clips is my favorite male battle rapper. You know what I mean? And I don't have him losing a lot. Just because. But he lost. I 2-1. I don't even know if I'm giving Clips around. I think.
Wow, now you wild.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Listen, okay, so look, because you talked about her delivery, if Couture would have delivered that's just not her though. You know what I mean? Everybody knows that's just not her. So it's like people are still excited because that's how Couture is. She's just known to be a stiff person. You know what I mean? Just like she'll just look me in your eyes while you.
And that's why Clips won, because he showed the levels. You got to be able to switch that up.
No, honestly, no. That's what I was gonna say. If it was her, if her delivery was more barking on him with everything that she said, people would have like probably gave the battle to her. You know what I mean? It's just really because clips.
No, I don't think that either. Like
I think even when she battled 40, it was a lot more aggressive. Her tone was a lot more aggressive when she battled 40.
Yeah.
So if she would have bought that level right there for clips, I think you even Kshine may be looking at it a little bit differently.
Yeah, because the first thing you said was like her performance, basically. You know what I'm saying? If she would have been like if her delivery would have been like a little bit more barking, like even 40 was trying to bark, you know, with her moving around. You know, even 40 tried to do it. You know what I mean? So, and that helped 40. You know what I'm saying? Honestly.
Right. There's more to winning a battle than just having the bars. I think everybody here knows that. So, you know, shout out to Couture. She wasn't able to join us tonight, but
that was a wonderful battle. I know people are definitely going to watch that one back. It's a fun one. And they addressed some of the relationship stuff, and then for the most part, they just barred each other.
Yeah. Well, we got one last battle to cover, Ours versus Official. This was a fire one too. Let's take a look at this highlight.
Arsenal versus Official.
Call yourself official, you ain't even verified. You out here repping NW bitches. You don't even exercise. Kill the bitch. Give your family reasons to do electric slides. And I'm more seasoned than some Checkers fries. Weapon rise. In that field, I specialize. I don't believe you have sex with guys. This D, you drunk, telling a breath of lies.
I'll rob a nigga, box a nigga. I'll give Sugar Ray Robin's son, then leave off with smack in the trunk. I'm trafficking. Yeah, don't call me nigga. I'm African. Now he all over the place.
All right.
Back.
Before we get into it,
go ahead and pop that in the chat for the people to go ahead and vote on the better highlight.
This the last one. I haven't been keeping count though, man. I lost count.
Been keeping track. I'm sure the people at Caffeine have.
I'm sure they'll let us know.
Oh, it's looking a little shaky for your mans and whatnot. Like, what's going on here?
It's Jay Black's fault. I didn't pick the highlights, so you know what I'm saying. I'm blaming Jay Black. It's Jay Black's fault. That's the way I look at it. Oh,
we got D out of Henny Man.
Shout out to the trappers. We are back here.
Oh, the non-meaneries in the background. What's going on?
Oh, and I know the Henny Man actually picked the highlights, but anything that goes wrong in battle rap.
Sir.
But anything that go wrong in battle rap is Jay Black's fault.
Right now, Henny, I'm kicking your ass.
Yeah.
Am I? Hold on. I heard you in here complaining about time length and shit, man. I think you full of shit.
Listen, but I'm winning. I'm winning, though. You know what I'm saying?
Official is winning, but we got to talk about this one, y'all. Casey, let's start with you. I mean, your Bardashian sister came in, put in some work. Like, how'd you feel about it?
I give it 2-1 Official. I give Official first and second round.
How did I know? How did I know?
Well, I can say this. I think Arsenal did a great job. I think he had a well put together, battle first, second, third. I haven't seen that Arsenal before ever. I haven't seen him battle like that versus a dude. So what I can say is Official came, did her thing. She made Arsenal rap. Like, she's well respected. She's one of the top females in this. You know what I'm saying? So anybody that battles her is going to come with a solid 3 rounds. Like, she's going to make male, female rap, So just that alone shows how much respect O has in this game. So she didn't take no L. She definitely didn't get 30. You know what I mean? So I say wait till it comes on the app, just like they do here. Wait for them votes on the app. And
wait for them to come on the app.
See who won that battle.
Okay, I hear you. I'm gonna kick it to Kshine. This one was a conflict for us, bro. I mean, you know what I mean?
This is like difficult, man. I can't really pick a side on this.
Yeah. This is classic debatable.
I'm just gonna go with 2-1 either way.
Okay. So we had Babs earlier. She said put some respect on Official name. She made him rap.
Yeah.
Babs, how do you call this battle?
I call it 2-1 either way. Gotta watch it. I gotta watch it again, but 2-1 either way. But overall, I feel like Official won because she made y'all. I ain't see Arsenal in his bag like that in a long time, and Official did that. It's no ifs about that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean, ours didn't just come in there and just disrespect her, and it was just I'm gonna just go ahead, Sean.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Official said the best line of the night, yo.
Which one?
Which one?
That King Vaughn. I'm gonna get that nigga
rolling,
from 63rd.
Yeah.
That
rolling 60s.
Bro,
when you break down everything, so that became very controversial on Twitter.
Like I don't think a nigga, including myself, excuse me, I don't think a male, a king, including myself,
right,
said a line crazier than that night. Like,
that
line had to have been the one that had me like, what?
That was the shook numbers, the entire building.
3, I kill him 3rd. Like, oh my god, that was
those lines is like that. Those lines piss me off. Like how I let that slide, bro. How did she think of that and I ain't think of that? And this shit's in my face every day, bro. Like,
right. Bro, listen, man. Henny, man, I mean, you just joined us and we about to wrap it up, but I mean, this was the last one. Talk to us, man.
And you picked the highlights, so let's get into it.
Y'all can hear me?
Yes, we can.
Shout out to the trappers. We all back lit. It's the out of Henny Man Battle Rap Trapper. We definitely got the streets. Hey, check this out. I just dropped in to get a shout out to the ladies, man. They woke the niggas up. The niggas are wide awake, and they just got to worry about next time now. Because ain't nobody sleeping no more. That's all I'm saying.
I would agree with you 110%, man.
Well, Henny man, let me ask you real quick, right? Official is, she done been around. She done seen so many people. If anything, like, where does she go from here? What's next for Official in your opinion? Who do you think she should be battling right now? Is there anybody left for her to battle in your opinion?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like Official is up there proving that she in the upper echelon, male, female, it doesn't matter. So it's nowhere to go but up. You know what I mean? Big names, big stages, shit like that. I can't think of a specific person because I think
I can.
Got a little bit of history, but you know what I mean? Shit, top females, top men. That's all I really want to see from Official.
The chat is telling me Official versus Geechee.
That's a good one. Or Official and Tay-Rock. I mean, that was some conversation, as we know. So,
Babs.
Right? We got you here, Babs.
The gun bar queen versus the gun bar king. I got to see Official versus Tay-Rock, man. I got to see that.
We got to get that set up. Soon, Kings versus Queens too.
I'm here for it. I'm here
yo,
for it. Well, look,
gonna pack that nigga Rock up, man. Brotherhood, but fuck that, man.
Oh my goodness.
Get that right on up.
Get that nigga Rock out of here, B.
Ain't gonna be no argument now.
It's anything cave is K, man. We killing all cave shit over here, bro. Like,
it's gonna be crazy. Well, look, y'all, don't forget October 31st.
This is going to be a good one, y'all.
Murder Mook versus Tay-Rock.
That big mega match coming up. Oh, my goodness. What are we going to do? And it's Halloween.
Dracula versus Mook. I can't wait.
I cannot wait to see this one. That anniversary card looks like it's going to be so much fun. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So we appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. Right now, you can head over to Jay Black's page for the Fade Arcade Invitational. He got top Street Fighter pros. So y'all watched us play around this past weekend. Now he brought out the pros, the big guns. If you ain't into that, head on over to 40 Bars. We'd like to know that's going down tonight. And don't forget,
we're on our way.
And don't forget, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, URL Prime Time with Jay Black. Tune in. That's where y'all gonna get all y'all information.
And we'll see you there.
I'm just Anwar.
And Slim Readers, you know the vibes.
We appreciate everybody for pulling up. Thank y'all. Head on out.
They got